What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Opus Nova, and today we're going to be looking at some of the Season 7 reveals for the finals. First things first, I'm just going to play the clip that they posted to their YouTube Shorts showing off the 3 new gadgets for the season. All right, so let's get into it. First, we're going to look at light. We have the H plus infuser, or just the H infuser. I don't know what they're going to officially call it, but on their newsletter, it says, "Friendly fire has never been so friendly. The H plus infuser lets you heal teammates by shooting them. Precision matters. Gratitude is optional. Just be sure to aim well." And as you can see in the clip, unlike the heal beam for medium, which charges up, that plus symbol charges up, and once it hits max, you've overheated. This looks like the plus symbol shows kind of your heal ammo, and it goes down as you shoot it out. As you can ascertain from the description, precision matters. I'm inclined to believe that means you have a set amount of ammo or per charge, or however it's going to work. And so if you miss, then it gets wasted and you have to wait. Or it could just mean if you don't aim at your teammates, they won't get healed, unlike the heal beam, which they just need to be within proximity and it'll find them. So that'll be interesting to find out how exactly that will work. You can also see from the clip that the medium getting shot is around 10 health, 10 HP, and I'm pretty sure they're getting healed up to full HP, and it looks like they miss just a little bit when they first start shooting, and there's ammo left over by the time they finish. So 240 HP is healed in the clip. They miss maybe 10, 20 health, and then there's a good amount left at the end. I would assume maybe 275, maybe 300 max of health is possible to heal if every bit of it is on target and hits your teammate. You can see, however, that in the YouTube short, it shows a clip of it running out of ammo and it hits that X symbol. So I'm assuming that this will work on a cooldown sort of system, which would be nice, that you just gotta let it cool down, recharge, and then you can use it again, rather than a single time use. If you don't use all of it in that go, that was your one time use once you put it away, and then you have to let it recharge before you can pull it out again. It'll be much more useful. If you don't use all of it, you can put it away and it'll start recharging, and you can whip it out again and heal a little bit more. That'll definitely just add a whole another level of team play and support to the light class, which is kind of known for being more of a get damage, kind of be on your own a little bit, but it gives the lights that like to stay close to their teammates a little bit more function and support, which is nice. Moving on. The breach drill for the medium class. It says on their site, "Walls won't save them. Stick the breach drill to any surface and it burrows through, blinds whoever's on the other side, and then detonates. Clear the room in a flash." Okay, so the medium, they get the breach drill. As you can see, you can put it on walls, you can put it on floors, ceilings. It's unlike the breach charge or the other light gadget where you can shoot it. I forget what it's called. This has a flashing mechanic, which is actually quite cool. So as you can see in the clip, right before it explodes the wall, you get a hit marker on the other side. It's flashing the enemy, and then boom. So that'll have 2 great functions. It'll be a way to check if there's any enemies on the other side of the wall that you're breaching, or the floor, or whatever. That'll be an indicator before even heading in if someone's on the other side, and then it also primes them to be easy to take out for you or you and your teammates. So this will add another level of tactical play as well as just traversal through the environment for the medium class, which is nice. And last but certainly not least, we have the healing emitter for the heavy. It says, "Tough contestants need sturdy healing. Chuck the healing emitter near your squad to restore health over time. Just don't let it roll off or be snatched out of your reach." So yeah, with that being said, there's the fact that it's round, so you definitely have to be mindful of the environment and the surfaces you place it on. It might not stay where it's at depending on the slopes. In the clip, and with what it says, "Don't let it roll off or be snatched out of your reach," I'm inclined to think that anyone can pick it up, even enemies. I would assume that enemies can't be healed by it, but they can snatch it and just take it away from you guys and your team so that it's not helping you, which definitely adds a layer of thinking that needs to go into where you place it and hide it and or just situate it so that it can be secure. Also, it looks like it can heal everyone at the same time, which is nice. It will be interesting to see exactly how much total healing it can do, how long it lasts there, how much damage it'll take to destroy it. But pretty awesome that the heavy will get some kind of ability to heal not just themselves but their team as well. Adds another layer to them being a tank and support for the team, not just in either taking damage, deflecting damage, blocking it, but also to keep the teammates alive, which is nice. Also, I guess if enemies could pick it up and steal it, then your teammates could move it around as well. Stoked for that one. I think I'm most excited for the H plus infuser for light and the healing emitter for heavy, because yeah, it just adds another level of team play for them, which is nice, and it takes off some of that pressure for medium to feel the need to have healing beam. I would imagine that a huge motivation for these additional gadgets is to help diversify the meta and allow less pressure to use certain gadgets that has been kind of prevalent within the finals for the last 6 seasons, i.e. using the healing beam on a medium, which is kind of lessened with some of the nerfs they did to it. It's kind of been healing beam or dematerializer, but with these new gadgets now, you even more so the medium can branch out with the specializations they use, and they can also kind of serve that role of making entries, because it's been the heavy and the light that have had more ways to do that, but now the medium can with the breach drill. So I kind of like that. It's not making all the classes be able to do the exact same things, but they all kind of have a little something that they can use to play the role to a certain extent that other classes normally would, which just allows more variation in the team play and the dynamics, which I think is awesome. Very excited for this. And lastly, I want to talk about some of little parts of the new map that you could see in the video. At the very beginning of the video, you can see in this area, right where this like kind of division line is separating the CNS side and the VIA side. I really like this. I think it's all the cool parts of Sis Horizon, but just kind of amped up, which is awesome. And then further fleshing out the VIA visual language within architecture. And I love the juxtaposition of it. It really paints this idea of VIA kind of being the downer hater, and CNS is just trying to like liven up everything with color, with the kind of drab black and white, very clinical and kind of sterile. In this next scene, when the heavy breaks through the wall / window to the outside, you can see there's a huge chasm, and we have some jump pads in the distance. Some of the architecture and the buildings look like they're pieces from Seoul, maybe, and as well as some pieces of Sis Horizon itself, almost like expanded upon, which I like. Fortune Stadium, like there's an obvious kind of mirror layout to Seoul on that map, but it definitely just looks and feels way different and plays way different. I don't think that'll be an issue for this new CNS VIA map. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it plays. But yeah, as you can see here, there's this giant chasm here, and then going perpendicular to that chasm is the divide of the map, where you get the CNS half and the VIA half. As you can see in this picture, the VIA part very much reminds me of Seoul, the like data center and then bridge kind of going towards the building that leads to the hospital with the bridge, but it's not the hospital building. I don't remember what that's called. But the CNS side definitely, as you can see here, this looks like the outside of, I think it's the library in Sis Horizon, but there is that jump pad there, so the chasm's right there as well. So it looks like it'll be a very interesting kind of mishmash of kind of building archetypes from a couple of these maps, and then hopefully expanded upon and really added to and fleshed out to feel very different and play different. Lots of wonderful colors on the CNS side. As you can see, we finally got our Molotov skin for the pyro grenade, which is awesome. And one last thing, at the very end of the trailer, you kind of get this flicker, very quick passover of images of skins from the different seasons. I believe this is like June's contestant skin or whatever with the crow from season 1. Then you get, pretty sure this is like the wedding skin from season 1. Then you get the TV head jumpsuit from season 2. And then you get the final skin from season 2. And then it jumps to season 4. Funny how they're kind of like skipping over season 3. But in their write-up for season 7, it mentions, or for the video, things old and things new. So I'm pretty sure they've mentioned before, I can't recall, but I'm pretty sure they've mentioned in the Discord about past battle passes being available. I'm pretty sure that's happening this season, and that would make sense why they're showing these. So people that are new to the finals will be able to have access to some of these older skins that were in the battle passes, not the extra 2 pages of rewards, but the main battle pass. People will have access to those if they want to purchase those, which will be nice for new people. Hopefully that'll be more inviting for new people, so that there's not so much of a feeling of being left behind and unable to ever catch up. So they'll have that opportunity to get some of these awesome skins from the past. So that'll conclude this breakdown of the Season 7 come and play video and their post on their page of the new gadgets, the new map, and I'm assuming a hint at the upcoming availability of past battle passes, which would be awesome. So it's been Opus Nova. Do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't. I will be posting more finals videos in the future, as well as some videos just talking about some demos I've played that I think are worth playing. Not everything on this channel is going to be first-person shooters, the finals, but that's what I play mostly, so it'll kind of be present always, and then I'll have videos about my other video game interests as well. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay blessed.